You've developed specific programs for youth. So some of the research that we conducted at Yale showed that your program improved mental health and well-being, but also social connection above and beyond other programs. And then I was speaking with your Sky Schools team, and they mentioned that the schools program also is having immense benefit for belonging. And one example they gave me was that at Eastside High in Newark, New Jersey, there was a 90% decrease in violent incidents in at-risk students. I mean, that's a huge percentage. So could you explain how it is that your Sky programs lead to not only greater well-being, but also that sense of social connection? And then perhaps if you would grace us with a meditation or an exercise, that would be wonderful.
It does, but we don't know how it does, why it does. Perhaps, see, the normal nature of every individual is kindness, loving, compassionate, and joyful. See, no child cries for no reason. When they cry, there is a reason for it. Either they're scared, they're hungry, they want to sleep, they don't know how to fall asleep. For some reason only they cry. Similarly, if someone is violent, there must be a reason behind their being violent. If someone is not compassionate, there is a reason for it. And if you really ponder on what is the reason, go deep into the roots of it, you'll find isolation. Isolation, fear, that lack of sense of belongingness, sense of rejection, which Dr. Murthy has already said, a fear of being rejected, and then wanting to be perfect. Now I am asking a question, why do you have to be perfect? Tell me. Why do we have to run toward to be so perfect? In this run, I want to be perfect, we become imperfect. I would say just relax. Know that, when you are relaxed, what comes out of you is perfection. When you are natural, what comes out of you is compassion. You can't but be compassionate. Anyone who is in their senses can't but be loving, caring. You see? The hardness that envelops us or dawns on us is because of stress. See, any kind person, if you don't let them sleep for a couple of days and then give him a lot of job on top of it, he will irritate you, he or she. They become irritable. So we forget that our emotions are to do with our stress level, and vice versa, of course. But we need to teach people how to get rid of the stress. Grandmothers used to say, if you are angry, go to a corner and count 10. Now not 10, even 100 you count, there it's not coming down. Those days are gone, Those days when the kids were much more innocent, and then you go to a corner, okay, count 10. Perhaps you have faith in what grandmother says, it will work, and it used to work. But today, just counting doesn't work. Doing more things stress you more. So we need to know how to let go and relax and say, you are okay the way you are now. That's the first step. Then we'll see that we rise from one perfection to another perfection. Instead of saying, going from imperfection to perfection, I would say, we are in one level of perfection, but then you can rise to another level of perfection. Move people in that direction. That instills them with confidence. It protects their compassion inside of them. It gives them more sense of belongingness with everybody around.
So much, Gurudev. We are at time, but couldn't we listen to these three all day? Yeah.